Hey everyone, this week's video is going to be pretty short and kind of straightforward. I just wanted to give you guys an update. We are going to be switching focus a little bit here. Today's a nice day. Some people wouldn't think this was a nice day, but a little bit of overcast and light breeze is actually kind of nice for a change. The weather here has been fantastic for the last few weeks. It's the first time all winter that we haven't had hazardous weather within a week's time frame. It's been 2 beautiful weeks. Summer's definitely here, and it's definitely time to get moving again. So I have a little bit of work here to do at the marina before I leave. A couple of projects for Deb, the marina owner. I've been helping her get the place ready for her main season. We got some shingling done on the roof. We've got to hang up a couple of sunshades, done a little bit of electrical work and some other stuff. But that's wrapping up pretty quickly. A little bit of plumbing, but all of that's done. I've got a couple of things to do here on the boat. I've got a new pee pad to put down for the dogs. That's that big roll up there. I've got to cut that, and it's going to kind of cover this front part of the boat. That little green mat wasn't very big, and Tuna used it, but Linus was a little hesitant too, so I'm hoping if we get a bigger mat out here, the big hoob will be comfortable using that as well. Also the dinghy, I don't know if you guys can see, but the bottom of the dinghy is pretty dirty and it's got a lot of growth on it. So I did order some dinghy bottom paint, and that should be here at the end of this week. So this weekend I hope to get the dinghy hauled out, get that bottom scrubbed up, and get it painted. And I finally ordered some stencils so we can get the dinghy and the outboard named appropriately, Frank and Beans, and also we can get our anchor named Kate. So just a couple of little things to do before I leave. I am thinking about obviously heading north. With hurricane season coming to the Caribbean, and I know hurricanes can hit anywhere on the East Coast, but I feel like up north it's less likely, and there are more places that you can go inland to hide, just better anchorages. So I am going to head north. I might swing by Washington, D.C. I talked to Frank a little bit about that. It's 2 days up the Potomac, which is no problem. But the anchorage there is very limited. I got online and it looks like it can only hold about 10 boats. Otherwise you're stuck in a marina, which, you know, is not the end of the world, but at the same time, you know, I've been at a marina for the last 3.5 months, so I'm looking forward to getting out on the hook again. Tell me what you guys think. Would you guys, the anchorage and the marinas, they're right close to the Washington Monument. Is that something you guys would like to see? If you think that would be cool, go ahead and just leave a comment and let me know. Otherwise, I might skip it. Sounds like a little bit of a hassle. In the Chesapeake, there are plenty of places to explore in the Chesapeake, which would be awesome. And get back up to Delaware City, stay there maybe for a week, week and a half. I do have the wind turbine. Chris came to visit last week and he brought that up with him. So maybe I can have the fabricators that made the rear pulpit also install or build a structure for the wind turbine. That would be great to get that installed. Right now I'm bringing in so much power that I really don't know what to do with it. But I know in the winter time the wind turbine will definitely come in handy. So beyond that, I'd like to go up maybe to New York City. I've never been up there. There's an anchorage right behind the Statue of Liberty, which would be pretty cool to check out. And obviously it's very exposed. We'd have to time the wind right, but that'd be really cool. It'd be nice. It'd be awesome to see New York City by night. I wouldn't necessarily have any desire to go into the city. I'm not about that lifestyle. This is where I'm at right now. It's actually much more suited to what I'm used to. So I like quiet, tranquil places, more so than hustle and bustle. But so from there I might go up to Boston. I've never been up that way. I know the Elizabeth, I think, tell me if I'm remembering it right, I think it's the Elizabeth Stewart Gardner Museum. I've never been there because I've never been to Boston other than passing through the airport. But in that museum is where the original El Jaleo painting is located, and that is what our boat is named after, is that painting. It's my favorite painting. I did have a hand-painted copy of it that my friend Joan has now, but it would be great to see the original, and it's quite large and beautiful. So from there, time permitting, it'd be cool to go up to Maine. I did talk to Frank a little bit about that as well. He said it's gorgeous up there. It's kind of untouched, unspoiled. And he did mention that the anchorages can be kind of hard to find a place that's a suitable depth. He said it's very deep up there, unless you're very close to shore, which has its problems. And yeah, so we'll see. I don't want to push it too hard, but I do want to get moving again. I kind of getting a little restless being here. You know, when the storms were coming through in the winter time, kind of gave you something to deal with every week. And now, I mean, I still have projects to do and stuff, but you know, it's with the weather being nice, I really am starting to get the itch to get going again. So that is what I'm planning. These videos, you know, up to this point, it's largely been a lot of maintenance work and upgrades and projects on the boat, and those have been fine. And there have been kind of some little filler episodes here in the winter when I've been kind of stationary. But you know, on the trip down here, we saw so much cool stuff, but we didn't film any of it. It's like, and I think that's, you know, that's maybe the stuff that you guys want to see, these backwoods rivers and lakes and canals. And going through Norfolk was so cool, with all of the downtown being right there on the waterfront, and all the military ships and the construction. It was this big shipyards. I mean, it was awesome. It was just really neat to see. But there again, we didn't film any of it inexplicably. So when we go back through there, I hope to get a lot of that stuff documented so you guys can kind of see where we've been and what we've been doing. It was kind of a lapse on our part when we were starting out. So I don't know, hopefully I'll get better at this thing. And I don't know, you know, I was pretty anxious at first, and I know I've been sitting here for a while now in Belhaven, but I don't know, it's just the boat, you know, you know how when you go like to your cousin's house and you accidentally fall in the lake, or you know, you fall in the pool and your clothes get wet and you have to wear your cousin's clothes for the day until you get to go home and change again? It kind of felt like that with the boat when we were first starting out. Kind of felt like I was wearing someone else's clothes. But you know, especially over the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've hung up some artwork that's really important to me. I got my cutting boards out. You know, I've got my knives where I like them. I love cooking. I love fresh vegetables. So I've been getting more into that. I got new cook stuff. I got an induction oven, which I can cook some stuff in. I got a grill. So, you know, I've just got some things that are like, that I identify with more, or things that are important to me. And you know, especially in the last month, it's like the boat is, it really feels like home to me now. And that's, you know, that's a great feeling, and it's kind of calmed me down. I'm not worried about anything. That's not saying I'm going to be reckless. I'm still going to do everything, but I feel, I don't know, I feel at home now. I feel at peace. Yeah. This is the life I always wanted, and look, right there. There it is. You know, it's not the palm trees yet, but this is just as, if not more beautiful, you know? I really need to start just taking, you know, taking a look. Kind of reminds me of the lyric from a Rush song, "Time Stands Still," you know, like a ship's captain, or like a captain whose ship run aground, and you just have to wait until the tide comes around. It's so beautiful, just the sights, the sounds, the water, the birds, everything. It's amazing. Okay, so I've obviously blabbed on for way too long in this, but so there's the can't talk. Those are the plans. Head back north, get a couple of things done here quick. It should be 10 days at the most until I can get out of here and get back on the road. I am so looking forward to it. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. Okay, I hope the weather's getting better wherever you guys are. And I hope you all are doing well. Maybe we'll meet at sea sometime. Leave a note below, let me know what you think, and if there's any places you want me to check out on the way back through the northern east coast. If there are places you've been that are really cool that you think I might like, or if there's places that you guys want to see, let me know, because I don't have any real definite plan. I can do whatever. Let me know. And I hope you all are well, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.